Series preliminary final between the Sutherland Sharks and Sydney Olympic. Matilda's captain Cheryl Salisbury continues her record-breaking run. Mariana Rudin is back with Kids FC. There's more special coaching tips, football rules, and our goal of the week. You're watching Football Stars of Tomorrow. It's time for more futsal fever and our final match for the New South Wales Premier League competition. It's the men's grand final between the Sydney City Eagles in the black and the Sydney Magic.
Important grand final today. Haven't played in one of these ones for a while due to outdoor commitments, so I'm glad and lucky to be playing in one today. Very happy.
And how do you win this sort of game?
Skill and flair. Hopefully you'll see some tonight.
The Eagles finished first in the 8-team competition on goal difference from the Campbelltown City Quake, while the Magic were just 2 points behind in third spot. Amongst the spectators was Sydney FC star and futsal fan Alex Brosk.
Mate, I grew up playing it since I was about 15, 16. So yeah, big fan of the futsal, mate. So I come to watch the grand finals and be entertained, I guess.
Brosk would have been impressed with the way Sydney Magic started. They led 1-0 in the 5th minute as Lorenzo Castro set up Andrew Payne. The Magic knocked out the Hawkesbury Commodores and Quake to reach the grand final. They made it 2-0 through Ross Fazzolaro in the 11th minute. Tiago Santos responded for the Eagles, but Futsal keeper Peter Spathis looked the part in the Magic goal. While at the other end, Payne was causing all sorts of problems. Futsal is played in two 20-minute halves, and 4 minutes before the break, Spathis was at it again. Seconds later, Fazzolaro had 2 bites, but it still stayed at 2-0 to the Sydney Magic. In the 20th minute, Chris Zabalos could not have come closer to getting a breakthrough goal for the Sydney City Eagles. It was 2-0 at half-time, and 3 minutes after the break, Zabalos was on the end of a great team move. The Eagles were back in the game. However, there was trouble for the minor premiers. Goalie Matthew Smith was sent from the field as the intensity of this men's grand final picked up another gear. The extra player made the difference, and Sydney Magic restored the 2-goal buffer through Fazzolaro for a 3-1 scoreline. Not to be outdone, Chris Zabalos launched with a pile driver, and it was game on at 3-2. Leo Carl, who has played at the top level of the outdoor game, tried his best for the Eagles. The Eagles' number 2 keeper, Brian Zabalos, was tested with 5 minutes remaining. The Sydney Magic kept pressing, and Bill Dimitropoulos hit the post with the keeper well out of his area. In the last 4 minutes, Leo Carl also hit the crossbar, and it stayed at 3-2 to the Magic. In fact, the Magic made sure of the grand final with just 2 minutes remaining. Lorenzo Castro scored the last goal for a 4-2 victory.
We fought hard all year, we've trained hard all year. The only team we haven't beaten so far. We finally come out in the grand final and showed them what it's all about. Today all the boys showed what we've put in, the hard work of training and everything. And what a game, mate. Like you said, we came out winners.